Well, we're back for one game that originally I wanted to do last night, but of course it was getting very, very late. But so we have decided to do this one game, and although it is one game, what a heck of a game it will turn out to be. Well, one would like to hope. But with all that said, it's time. So as I said, this is going to be a one game show, but hey, we'll see how this one turns out. And also, hey, what's up, Joker? And Joker, this is the game you're going to be in today. So it's going to be you and the Giants, New York Giants. Also, there's Jose. And of course, he already had his game last night. So if he wants to watch the game, I have to imagine he already saw it. But yeah, Joker, what's up, man? As Joker, you're going to be featured in this one. Set up right now. Also, hey, what's up, Brandon? All right. Okay. Anyway, can't stay at work. We'll watch the replay. All right, not a problem. But thank you for stopping by. Oh shoot, too far here. Right, there's the Giants, and we have the Falcons. There we go. And of course, while Joker has to go to work, his teammates, let me just call the rest of his teammates, and then of course everybody else, you are more than welcome to stay and enjoy the show. Before I do anything else, hopefully everybody's doing all right today. Okay. But anyway, how's everything going, Jose and Brandon? I did just come off running errands with, and then of course that culminated in a breakfast meal at Carl's Jr. Always good to have. I'm not sure what your favorite place to eat at, but hey, how's it going, Shifty? And Shifty, last night you had your game. I believe I shared it to you. But other than that, how's everything going in Platinum Dragon Studio Land? But yeah, how's everything going, man? Okay. Training, LOL. Mm. Tiring. Oh. Oh, tiring. I meant. Oh, wasn't sure about that, but okay. But it's no big deal, my friend. It's okay. But as long as you're safe, that's all that is important, really. It's cool. All right. All right. So while Joker can't come in, I'll just let his teammates know. All right. So let me just get the participants. But this would also be a good time to go get snacks and stuff like that. Well. Thank you, Platinum. I mean, that's up to the viewers at home, but I appreciate that. I seriously do. And then, oh yeah. All right, let me just get the J man. I know, but a little reminder never hurts. No, I'm cool with that. Definitely, if you do like what you see, do give it a like. And also, you can leave a comment when this video is on the replay. And if you like what you see, you may subscribe and hit the notification bell. So every time I go live or I upload a video, you can watch it. It's definitely cool. All right, thank you. Okay. All right, just need to. All right, so I got one side. Now I just need to get the Falcons. I don't have a way to contact Wally or Walter Johnson, but I'll contact the others. Let me get Feck. Let's see, where's Feck? Hmm. Excuse me, baby got a little bit of gas today. Okay. Oh, there he is. Okay. And of course, if you wish to, we definitely we can keep the conversation going. But it's going to come down to which one of these two teams can do what they want to do. Of course, it's not really saying much, though. Hey, how's it going, Blaze? And of course, we saw Blaze last night, not just in the chat, but also in on the field with the Blazed Bears. And unfortunately, they got obliterated, I hate to say. The Panthers cheated yesterday. They were taking steroids. Yep. All right. Oh, yeah, that's right. Let me get Mr. MSW. Well, actually, not really. Yeah, you're right. 16-14 isn't an obliteration, but but all the same, they did lose by the skin of their teeth. I hate to say. So yeah, you're right about that. Now, so I was wrong. You were right. And also JWE, that's a face I hadn't seen too much of though. I've been busy. Sorry, no, not a problem. I know that you've been working on your videos, but then I have to imagine you were also busy with school and things like that. And I probably would be too if I was still in school, but thankfully I've since uh, graduated. But still, all right. Let me just get Jamar, and that'll do it. All right, there we go. Okay, now that we got everybody, or at least now that I got, or let those who are in this game know. But yeah, I hope everything's been going well in JWE land. I will say that. Okay, I will leave this. Okay, there we go. All right, let's get to it. Good luck to both teams involved. But yeah, I'm very sorry about that, Blaze. But yeah, I mean, the Bears made a bit of a comeback, but they just couldn't get the ball back after they had cut the lead down to 2. And, you know, the Panthers, they held on, and that's how they won. Levante David. It's a beautiful stadium, though.
Today, from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, this is Madden Football on EA Sports. It's the Atlanta Falcons taking on the New York Giants.
First opened in 2017, there's a look at the beautiful state-of-the-art Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, GA. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the New York Giants.
All right, so Atlanta will start off with the ball to begin. And the team that wins this will face off against the Carolina Panthers.
The kicker, Graham Gano, set to push
and
into this one. And we are underway from Atlanta.
And they will just take the knee, and they will start at the 25.
And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So here come the Falcons now to get the football.
And it starts with the quarterback, Miles Stanley
and
Ward.
Look here at their go-to guy under center.
And I like what his head coach told us about him this week, that no matter what happens.
So in addition to MSW, they also have Jamar Games at wide receiver.
Leader in the huddle on each and every play. He can throw the 7 interceptions, just blame the football, blame anything else, and still carry himself.
More on the
like
defense for the Giants
like
in just a moment.
In our production meetings.
Well, especially when we're talking about ordering dinner, ordering some snacks.
I was just going to say.
That's where I go.
They hand it off.
Carry of the game for
and
Patterson.
Didn't really get much. In fact, they actually lost 2 yards on that.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Ojolari with a tackle for loss.
First play from scrimmage, stuff him in the backfield.
And for the Giants on defense, you have at linebacker Jay Burtis.
That's what they were thinking about, making that play, having leverage, lower than the offensive lineman, getting into the offensive backfield.
And as far as Jay Burtis is concerned, he is the last remaining member of the DWO, still in the playoffs at this time.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
All right. 2nd and 12.
Ward.
And Ward does get positive yardage this time around with 6 yards.
6 yards is the
now
pickup,
3rd and 6.
Third down. I think defensively,
and he gets it to Kyle Pitts.
Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that,
how's it going, Najee?
Yardage after the catch.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, your good friend or your teammate, Jay Burtis, is a linebacker for the Giants, so he is the last beacon of
I think
hope
when they
for
look
the
at their offense,
DWO.
they think to themselves, weapons,
But other than
weapons
that, how's
everywhere,
everything
and they wanna
going in
move the
Najee
ball around.
land?
They want to spread it to different people.
And of course,
But
this
you
is a
absolutely
one-game
know
show.
They want to get this man involved as well.
I
And
will
that's
be
what they
doing a
just
show
did on that
tomorrow
play.
after service, church service though. Now, oh come on, already.
Ward
Seriously.
on first down.
And
Completes
well,
this to Russell Gage.
nice reception there to Gage
Nice
as he
pickup of
gets 9 yards on that.
first down.
But anyway, I apologize for these damn bots.
To the out route, and what you have to do on that one as a receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Oh,
Here's
fakes the
Ward.
handoff.
Off the play fake. It's
Nice
caught
play
by the
fake
right side
and
of Smith.
a completion past midway, but just
I don't
enough
think it's a
to
surprise
get a first
they're throwing
down.
the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
Back to throw again.
I'm just chilling.
That's to the speedster Olamide Zaccheaus.
I'm just chilling and might as well watch this game and hope Jay Vertus can pull through. Yeah, especially for the Giants. Now, of course, he's not the only one on the Giants. There are 3 other players, and they're on the offensive side. But right now, they got to try to find a way to stop Atlanta.
Anyone near the guy throwing the football.
2nd and inches.
Now Ward.
They fake the handoff. And they get the first down and then some.
And he gets it down to the 32.
Right now, Atlanta is steadily, just eating apart the Giants' defense.
Got the ball to him, so second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely.
But all it takes is one big play as far as the Giants are concerned, and it could take the momentum away from Atlanta.
That should open up his running game.
1st and 10 at the 32.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
And, well, manages to get to the open man and another first down.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. And so far, a very nice, methodical opening drive.
This has the feel of a scripted drive that they rehearsed perfectly all week long, and now they're executing it on game day.
Script looks good so far.
All right, 1st and 10.
Look to throw again.
At the 22.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. It was the safety blitz that ultimately did the job, and they're going to credit him with a sack. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that.
I really have no idea why they do this. It's so stupid.
And that's exactly what he did.
Anyway, while we were, while that was happening, they got a tackle for loss to the Giants. And that results in a 2nd and 11.
The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11.
They hand it off.
Here. This is Mike Davis.
And, they get 3 yards on that. 3rd and 8. Big opportunity for the Giants to stop them right here.
On that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down.
All right, 3rd and 8.
Back to throw. Ward.
And Ward gets the completion. But did he get enough yards?
Very close to a first
this is going to be
down.
close.
4th
and inches.
And that means 4th down. That'll give them 8 that time.
Well,
and
now big decision. Do you go for it or do you just, take the field goal and play it safe? That's the question that they have to answer there.
Because he's had a good
but that was so close, though.
In that area. But they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And we'll see Younghoe Koo now for the Falcons.
And they get the field goal.
And that'll do it for the first quarter of play. 3-0 after one on EA Sports.
And hello to King Stacks. What do you mean, play you? I know, very awkward that you come in and then you see these damn bots.
Here's Koo to kick it off. On the return, it's Pharaoh Cooper. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Oh, well,
So
this
here are the
isn't,
Giants under head coach
I'm not
Joe
playing the
Judge.
game in terms of
And they'll be led
online
out by a
play.
guy under center,
I'd
Charles,
have said
their quarterback.
otherwise, really, but
And the first possession
no,
isn't until the second quarter,
it's
but
not.
what's nice about
I'm not
it,
playing the
it's only
game
down
online.
3.
It's
So what
mainly,
you
it's
sell
kind of
your
like a
team
league,
on is,
if you
look,
will.
One possession, one drive, we put it in the end zone. We're in the lead in this game. Let's go, guys.
I mean, I'm sorry to disappoint, but that's not what I'm doing here. But I mean, you're more than welcome to stay and enjoy. But that's not what I do. If anything, you probably would have beat me. So, without question, you would have won. So, I'll give you that.
That's
Anyway, a
complete to
completion,
Slayton.
and while that's
And
happening,
gets this out to
Atlanta
the
does get
34
the field
out of
goal,
bounds there.
and now the Giants have a chance to match.
One thing
If
you're
not,
hoping for when
take
you
the
run
lead.
drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
2nd and 4.
And another
And this is
completion.
complete to Kadarius
Oh,
Toney.
yes, and for the
And
Giants
able
on
to get this one
offense, you
across
have the
45
quarterback,
before
my
he's
good
brought
friend
down.
Adrian Chambly. But
And
then
that's a more than
the
acceptable
offensive
read
ling
right
consists
there,
of
because it's zone coverage, so timing
the
is
center
everything.
biological
This time you wait for his
and
man to come
Brooklyn
open,
Joker at
puts it
offensive
right
guard.
on him, and they pick
Anyway.
up a first down.
Yeah, that's really what it is as far as what Blaze is describing it. But like I said, you probably would have beaten me, so I will give you that.
A first down carry for Barkley.
And Barkley's going to go for a big run
He's corralled,
and gets
but not before
19
getting
yards
it
on that
inside
one
the
run.
35.
What a play.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice gain.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll set up a throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
2nd down and 8. Looking to throw.
All right.
Catch made by
Anyway,
Slayton.
I was just looking down at my
And that's gonna
notes,
be good
and
for
another
first
completion,
down as the tackle's made at
and
the Falcons'
Chambly is 4 for
17-yard
four,
line.
4 for 4, and he gets one to
Well, they
Slayton.
obviously read man coverage there,
I'll tell you
partner,
one
and he
thing.
got down
As
to
far
him,
as the
broke
Giants are
down the
concerned, I
defender,
mean, they
What do you mean by that?
two of their
Yeah,
biggest
he made him
weaknesses
think
was
he
that
gonna
they didn't
run
have a great
different route.
quarterback,
Probably thought he was gonna
and they
take
did
it
not
upfield,
have,
then he curls back
you know,
inside for the completion.
they just did not have a good offensive line. It was terrible. But of course, getting the pieces that they got did the Giants. It's paying off. And if anything,
So
they have
from
a chance to take the
17
lead
now,
right
here's a
here.
1st and 10.
All right, 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Chambly
Eluding the
is going to
pressure
run it.
right. And he'll take this beyond the
He'll
line of
just
scrimmage as he
he'll
slides
he'll
through
get
a
2
hole.
yards on that, so
Give him a couple on the
2nd and
scramble
8
at
now.
2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
All right, so 2nd and 8 at the 15.
Here's 2nd and 8.
Chambly
He'll get this one to Galladay.
Well, gets 5 yards
and
out of bounds to stop the clock. 3rd and 3.
5. It's 3rd down. Now back to throw.
And Shapley took too long and held on to that ball, and Jarrett got him.
And that's Grady Jarrett who forced
Grady Jarrett, great play by him, as that's going to force him all the way back to the 24, or to the 21, excuse me, I can't talk. But unfortunately, yeah, he held on to the ball too long and really just could not find anybody, and by the time he decided to run, he ran right into Jarrett. So it's a low-scoring game, apparently.
On 4th down.
In fact, they're going to go for the field goal right now.
The Giants field goal. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt.
Kicks it.
Gano's kick is good.
And it's good.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Okay. Okay, so the graphic kind of just messed it up, though. But anyway, it is 3 and 3, so after one possession, each team has a field goal. I have to think that whoever can break out, and break out of this stalemate is going to be the one that wins. I have to think.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
All right, so nice return for 26 yards. Just wanted to catch my breath a little bit. All right, so they will start at the 26, and for the Falcons, we'll see if they can break on through.
Field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
All right, 1st and 10 at the 26. Less than 2 minutes to go. And a completion, and
takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
And who was that?
You can see the time
Jamar Gaines. Jamar with a great catch, and that's his second reception for 25 yards. But great play, great anticipation. And whoa, he actually caught it with one hand. That's incredible, man.
Operating from the gun.
Goes for another one.
Throw out right, taken in by Patterson.
Great catch there by Patterson.
Down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Right now, MSW is just carving them apart.
It looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time, they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
To throw is Ward.
Ward,
1st down.
Gonna have to throw it. Well,
over the middle,
I don't know. Not
Patterson.
Kind of a weird throw though, but it still works. And they call a timeout.
A minute to go before halftime.
And that was a 1st and 10 with 61 seconds left. I mean, you have to think that, whoever can break out, whether it's the offense or whether if it's the defense getting a takeaway,
they'll stick with the passing game as he looks
and gets that throw off and gets some positive yardage. Albeit they only get 3 on that.
35 before going out of bounds.
But the more important thing is that they did stop the clock going out of bounds.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack is a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34.
All right, so 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw.
Gets it off, gets a first down and then some, and they get it all the way to the 13 and another timeout.
13-yard line. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to
and
throw.
MSW going for the win.
Touchdown.
And did he get it? Touchdown.
Kyle
Kyle Pitts with a catch in tight coverage, but they somehow found a way to do it.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before.
And of course, the head coach for New York not very happy with his defensive coordinator.
Special teams defense.
I mean, that was just a great throw. Well contested, but Pitts was just able to, beat him to the punch there. Oh, it's not over, Najee. We all know that. It's never over until the fat lady sings. But a great catch there by Kyle Pitts.
Extra point forthcoming.
Kicks it away, and it is good. So, 10-3, Atlanta.
That time a 6-play drive. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown.
Well, it's going to be up to the G-men to find a way to score a touchdown with 47 seconds left. It's not impossible. We have seen it happen before.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
And they will take the touchback, and they will start at the 25.
Zone, and that'll be a touchback. The Giants now going to take over late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
Well, we'll see what they can do, if they can even get, whether it's a touchdown or even just a field goal to cut the lead to a 4-point game. It's not over. We all know that. And the worst thing that Atlanta could do is take their foot off the gas.
They'll try and start this drive in the
Shamply
air.
gets one, and a huge play. Gets it 20 yards.
Go ahead and use the first of their
so one timeout used up.
As they'll stop it with
but yeah, great 20-yard play there.
In the first half.
Shepard for 20 yards.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
1st and 10 at the 45. They get one.
Hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph.
And Kyle Rudolph with a great catch and another timeout used up.
As it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
I forgot what me and Diamond was on, what team me and Diamond was on that got eliminated. That got us eliminated early. Okay, so what happened was you were drafted by the other New York team, the Jets, and unfortunately you lost to, of all teams, the Jacksonville Jaguars. And another completion, still on his feet, and they get it to the 29. Now can they run another play?
Well, so far, little to no resistance.
Gonna have to make a decision, really, to either call timeout or not. But yeah, the Jets got eliminated by the Jaguars, and oddly enough, the Jaguars are still in the playoffs. I mean, they upsetted the Seattle Seahawks last night on last night's show. I mean, it was a major upset, to say the least. All right, looks like they're going to try to run one more play beforehand.
The second go around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
What's he going to do? Gets it.
He'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley.
Wow, and they not only do they not get any points,
so we are at halftime.
Not only do they not get a touchdown, they don't get any points out of that. That was just poor clock management, although you can pretty much blame that on the coach.
Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome, everybody, to our
And no,
abbreviated
not
version
Jonathan Coachman,
of the
though.
EA Sports Halftime Report. Okay, right, Brandon. Thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone, to this slimmed-down version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. This game's had a little bit of everything thus far, and certainly plenty to look forward to, as the teams are right back out there for the second half. So we'll get right back out there as well, as we'll turn it back over to Brandon Godden.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
All right, so five minutes, and in this case, the Giants will start off with the ball in this second half. So the Giants had a great opportunity to score something and then get the ball back without Atlanta even touching it. Anyway.
The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half.
Yes, this is the only game that I'm streaming. I wanted to stream this game last night, but it was running very late. So by the time that it was running late, I was like, yeah, I'm going to have to save it for tomorrow, which would be today.
The Giants about set to
also,
go
hey,
to
how's it
begin
going,
this
Tito?
Quarter. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first
half. So anyway, how's everything going, Tito?
Balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
So the Giants, they still have a chance to tie this game, but they cannot afford any more mistakes, though. Anyway, hey, how's it going, Tito and Clinton? And of course, Clinton was featured last night as well.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
And Champley, 10 for 10 on his passing efficiency.
I think they gotta like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made.
But yeah, great to see you, Clinton.
That just means you're one big score away.
Another completion.
Right
now the question is, can this offense
gets away from one, but could not get away from
an issue for them in this game.
You and the wife had a date last night. We had a really good day. Oh, that's awesome. And really, that is. It's beautiful. All right, so 2nd and 3 at the 42. They hand it off. Barkley gets just enough forward progress to get a first down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create
I will watch that soon.
Operated.
I was at work last night.
Pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off.
All right, so 3 to 10, or yeah, 3 to 10 for
now a play
Atlanta.
Here on first down.
And Champley going to run it.
And down he goes.
And he gets 4 yards rushing.
3-yard pickup.
Or 3 yards, actually.
To the defense. They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to
Thanks,
a short
buddy.
game.
Oh, not a problem, man. They hand it off. And he gets a big run. Oh, man, had they not caught him, he would have went all the way. 34, or whether,
first 3 carries.
I didn't see how many yards he got on that one, but they're at the 34-yard line, though.
When they're down on the scoreboard, and this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-round.
Well, it seems to me that, you know, they have a balanced attack, and yet they cannot stop Barkley.
Start the second half.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
They hand it off. Oh, but this time Atlanta anticipated the run and they got him. And in fact, they got him for a loss with Jones with a tackle for loss.
Imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Yep. The defensive line was able to get past its offensive counterparts and was able to stop the run and stuff them.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now they'll switch
fake the handoff
and look to throw.
And a completion.
By Galladay.
And Galladay stumbles all the way to the 11. And now the G-men have a chance to tie the game.
At halftime, whatever it was,
Kenny
It
Galladay.
looked like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
I mean, way to keep your balance just to keep enough momentum to go forward.
Now a first
all right, so
at the 11.
The first down line is at the 1. 1st and 10 at the 11. They hand it off.
Down.
Barkley, got it to within 2 and
down 2nd and right at a yard.
We got an injury.
We got a giant player here, slow to get up after that last play. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
And it looks like he has an arm injury. I hope it's nothing too serious, but they can ill afford to have too many injuries. $143 left in the third quarter.
Now
at the 2nd and 1. They only just need the 1 yard line to get a fresh set of downs. They hand it off. Barkley pounds it in. It's a tie game, barring a missed extra point, but they got it.
Taking it in from 2
Barkley
yards out.
just proving
And
to be
the Giants are
unstoppable.
An extra point away from tying up this football game. But just power.
And of course, the head coach for the Atlanta Falcons is not too happy about this.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all
look at that. Yeah, Barkley was able to keep his balance long enough before crossing the goal line. And Feck tried to stop him, but he couldn't.
Graham Gano on for the extra point. And he'll put it through, and that evens us.
All right, so it indeed is a tie game.
So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it ends with a Saquon Barkley.
So now it's a tie game,
run.
and now it's up to the Giants defense to try to get that ball back and take the lead. And of course, for Atlanta, they want to take the lead themselves.
So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
I've got to be patient, baby. Just got to be patient.
So we get set to start this third quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
Hey, how's it going, Jamar? You're just in time for the rest of this game.
They already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Anyway, how's it going, Jamar? All right, so right now you're out there as a wide receiver, and of course you have MSW as your quarterback.
They're going to start.
However, they're going to go for the run, and they only get 1 yard on that.
Just a 1 yard gain.
Okay.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal
Right now, it is tied 10-10. Atlanta does have the ball.
Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
We'll find out which team will move on to face off against the Carolina Panthers.
Ward. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts.
Wait, was he in bounds?
To his 30 before he's
Apparently he was, because
that catch good for 5.
I'm not sure. That could have been.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because
and then Tito says, "Hey, Jamar."
Situation got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
I guess they're not gonna challenge it. I guess they feel that it's too close of a game to challenge something unless they know they can challenge it. Well, they do get a first down, though.
Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Ward.
And Ward being chased away. And the last thing you wanted to do is make backward progress, and unfortunately that's what happened, as that is the 2nd sack for the G-Men. Yeah, just cannot do that. You're better off just taking, whatever you can, but yeah, that was not a good sequence there for Ward. And of course the G-Men were all too happy to take advantage of it, and as they should. They had to take advantage of that. But now it's 2nd and 25.
Basically from the other side of town, it's 2nd and a country mile.
Well, now the G-Men will have to play a little bit deep, but not if they give up runs like this. He could go all the way. And they got him.
For a Falcon touchdown.
Cordero Patterson, what a play.
And the Falcons, on the final play of the 3rd quarter, have taken the lead.
They get the extra point, and now it's 17-10.
Extra point, and they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
What an incredible run by Patterson. Not only does he get a first down, he gets a touchdown, baby. Well, now the G-Men will have to, they're going to have to respond, and they have 5 minutes to do it. I mean, exactly, Clinton. Wow, indeed.
Here's Koo to kick it off.
All right, so they'll take it out.
Cooper now going to bring it out.
And whoa,
gets a couple extra yards here.
Gets a couple more yards on that.
Out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Giants going to take over again on offense. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game.
Well, now it's up to the G-Men. Can they respond again? They did it before. They can do it again. But will they? Giants did a good defensive play, and now we're throwing. And now our throwing sounds just like them.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
He's going to go deep. Oh, that could have been picked off.
Picked off. It would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Well, now it's 2nd and 10.
And that right there, his first incompletion of the game, pretty remarkable.
So let's start talking about all-time records, because with that incompletion, maybe over a 2-game sequence, or maybe starts a new streak now, because Ryan Tannehill, over 2 games, hit 25 straight. Now, the incompletion, we're taking this record out of play, but Mark Brunell
And, whoa, nice run there by Chambly. Not only does he get a first down, he gets a whole lot more.
He's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
And he went out of bounds, so that stops the clock, which is an even better thing. Because that still gives some time to think.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did.
Yep, went out of bounds just before someone touched him.
Using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
All right, now at the 45.
Back to throw now on first down.
Goes for the open man.
This to Ingram is tight end. 5 yards on the catch.
Stayed in, so the clock keeps going.
Nice rhythm throw.
Second and 5 at midfield.
His tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Gets it, and that was an incompletion.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
That was good. So 3rd and 5.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
I mean, I have to think that Atlanta's going to anticipate a pass, which they do. And they get a screenplay, and did he get enough forward progress?
And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
He does, just barely, but enough.
Well, they certainly had success
throughout
this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown.
All right, so
Here's
10 and 1st and 10 at the 45, 44, excuse me. Goes for a short pass.
He dumps it off to Barkley.
And gets 5.
Yeah, he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply if you get it to him in space, more times than not.
And another slant. Wait a minute. Wait. We got a flag. What's this?
And a late flag as well. I think
we got a face mask against Atlanta, and it's against Darren Hall.
Well, when you're leading in the
that's the last thing you wanted to do, was give up easy yardage, and now they're at the 17. Of course, with a defensive penalty, that stops the clock immediately. So now it's 3 minutes 11 seconds. Excuse me.
So the penalty yards marched off.
All right,
on
so
the face
1st and 10.
Here's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here.
Another completion. And wait, we got another flag. What's this?
And he'll be pulled down, and now a late flag will come with it.
Another face mask? Are you kidding me?
I think. So give him the yardage on
oh my gosh, you have got to be kidding me. Atlanta they have everything going their way, and it's 2 straight penalties, and already the Giants have an excellent opportunity to tie this game up. Wow. I mean, you just cannot commit penalties like this.
Penalty, here's first
and if they lose, it'll be because of those 2 penalties, among other things.
They'll set up to throw.
And, well, nothing going there, so he had to throw it away.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
They come up here with another shot.
Different
from the
stopping.
6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. They'll look to
Chambly.
throw here.
They get it. It's a touchdown, and the Giants, barring a missed field goal, have tied this game up.
Darius Slayton.
Or
There
extra
to make
point.
the
I didn't say. I
grab.
meant to say
And the
extra
Giants
point,
are
not
an
field
extra
goal.
point away from tying this
Wow.
game here in the fourth.
And with 3
We
minutes
are
and 1
set up
second
for a
left,
fantastic
they did it.
finish now. A fourth quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
If the Falcons lose, they know who to blame. They're the choking team. Of course, Jamar would think differently.
Gano now to add the extra point. And we are tied here.
And it's
in the
good, so
fourth
it's
quarter.
17-17.
So that drive goes 8 plays. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants.
There you see Joker and Biological. I mean, those two guys have been instrumental in helping Chambly, the quarterback, just buy him time. Just so that, just so that he can make use of the guys that are with him, like including Saquon Barkley.
(17-17) the score. All even to this point as the kick's away.
All right, so Atlanta will start at the 25.
Going to return this. It'll come out to the 25. Atlanta now coming out on the field.
Cordero
They just
Patterson.
gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad
That
news.
man
The good
has
news, plenty of time in this fourth
75
quarter to
rushing
try to grab
yards
that
and
lead back.
107 total yards here. Rips up people Falcon. Yeah, you don't want to overlook Saquon Barkley. They're going to run it.
First down. It's
Oh, but
Patterson.
I
And
have to
that'll
think
hurt
that the
average
Giants
a
were
bit as
somewhat
this time
aware
they're
of
able
what
to
they
get
were
him
going to
behind
do.
the line. Call it a
And
full
that's a
3
great,
yards in the
yeah,
wrong
that's actually a
direction there.
tackle for
Brings up
loss
second down.
on the part of
Strategy.
who else?
Extra
Jay
tight ends,
Vertis.
extra beef. They want to run
Jay
the football,
Vertis,
but that means they probably want to
let's
run
not
it
forget
inside.
that Jay
He
Vertis
gets
was a
thrown
running
out on
back
the perimeter.
himself, so he
You're
would
impaired.
know
Yeah, we saw the result.
how
Negative
running
yardage.
backs work, so he called it. And he's big enough, strong enough to take down Patterson, who's not exactly a small man by any stretch. But
So now they have to
Jay
contend
Vertis
with
is also
second and
quick enough to
13
get to
after
him,
the first down run
and
goes
that was
backwards.
the result that they
From the
got.
gun, Ward complete to Zacchaeus.
Zacchaeus,
They'll get
nice
9
catch
as
there.
That sets him up better for third down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works
Patterson,
both
just
ways.
give the ball
Maybe
to
a defender
Patterson.
Gets a hand in the way and it
All right,
pops
so
in the air.
3rd and 4.
Sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defender.
Another completion.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied.
All right, now it's the 2-minute warning.
On EA Sports. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10.
Atlanta
as they search
at the
for a
42.
go-ahead score. Here's Ward. On
Ward.
first down.
Gets one,
Wide open receiver complete.
and he gets it past midfield.
And they're well
19
past
for
midfield,
19
just
for
a
Ward.
yard or two shy of the 40.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still
Kyle
got
Pitts
time,
was the
but get
target
up
on
to
the
line of
previous
scrimmage
play.
and get
Yeah.
set.
And then Clinton says, "Hey, Brandon." All right, so Atlanta at the 41. I mean, really, if the Giants are going to make a play at this, they got to come up with something. And Atlanta, of course, has to
They'll
just
run
keep
on
doing what
first
they need to
down.
do.
Patterson, and he gets this to the 35.
Well, they gave it to
Good for a
Patterson,
gain of 5.
and a timeout
The
was
Giants going to
used.
go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just
And that was
under
a
90
defensive
seconds
timeout by
remaining.
the Giants.
5 yards remain on second
So
down.
minute 28.
Once more, they turn to Patterson.
And Patterson gets another first down, and the Giants will use another timeout.
Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
So now Atlanta with all the momentum. Can they finish the job?
Here's
They hand it off. Patterson.
And they move this all the way down to
And
the
another
9.
timeout, and that's the last
Giants
one
gonna
that
burn
the
their third and
that the
final
Giants
timeout.
have.
As
So they
they'll
will
head
have
to the
no
sideline
opportunity
and talk over
to
what to do
stop the
next.
clock. If they get on offense, but Atlanta still has all 3 timeouts if they should need them.
Game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from
But yeah,
here.
it
Let's
is
see
smart
how
to
they
keep the
play
ball
it
in the
first and
hands
goal.
of Patterson.
They run with
They hand it
Patterson.
off,
And the stop will come inside
but this
the
time
5 at
no
the
timeouts
4.
to use,
They
so
give him
the
5
clock
that
can
time
run.
as they draw a bit closer here for a second and goal.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Second and goal from inside the 5.
They hand it off
Handoff
again.
here to his running back.
And they got it.
Touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final.
And
minute of the
Atlanta
fourth.
now has the lead.
How many more of these my heart can take, my man? I just don't know. Another big touchdown. Late in the game, they look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just
Well,
took the lead. You
they
gotta get
gave
your
Patterson the
defense ready
ball,
in the special
but
teams
Patterson
unit for the
was
kickoff
able to
coming
get
up.
through.
You're exactly right.
I mean, let's not
Gotta pull
forget,
everyone together and make sure they're still focused.
it's not about
and aren't
stats, it's
already
about
celebrating
wins.
a win.
Right now, Atlanta
For
is in the
extra
lead.
point. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Well, now the Giants have to respond again, but they have less time to do it. They have
And it's
29 seconds to do so.
Touchdown. It's a 7-point lead here in the final minute of the game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be tackled.
That is
just
why you
shy
run
of
the
the
ball
25.
late in the game, especially when you have the lead, or not when you have the lead, but especially when you have the
Giants
ball
now
and it's tied
down
and you have a lot of time to use.
24-17. At time, a huge factor. They need a touchdown to the PAT
Well, now,
to tie it as they come up first and 10.
All Atlanta has to do is stop it. They just cannot make any stupid penalties, because that's what helped the Giants get back in this game and tie it up at 17-17 at one point. But Atlanta was able to overcome it, not make any mistakes on the offensive side, and now the Giants
Back to throw.
gets it off,
Into the hands of Ingram.
but they have no timeout, so they got to run it.
Catch there brings up second down.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
They got to run another play. They can't dwaddle here.
Clock rolling as the Giants will hurry to the line. He's back to throw.
And
And that will be
incomplete.
incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
"13 seconds left. How unlucky this could be." There you see
They come up
Wally
now,
Johnson,
3rd
number
and 5,
91.
following the incomplete pass. Back to throw.
Going long.
And
They
Ingram
get the
holds it
completion
in.
and a first down.
And he gets this
That
up
was a
across
great
the
play. Not only
35
do you get a
before he's
first
out of
down, but you
bounds.
also stop the
How
clock
about
at
keeping
9
your
seconds.
head about you in this situation? No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
Yeah, they have to get the big play out.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
First and
They'll
10.
look to throw. Now a
He's gonna go long.
deep downfield. And I think that one might have been intercepted.
Well,
but he will
that
be ruled
would have been
out of
intercepted,
bounds.
but
So
he
this
stepped
will
out of
go
bounds,
only
so
as
it's
incomplete.
considered an
So
incompletion
after
there.
all of this,
3
it
seconds
comes down
left.
to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared.
Final play.
stand
Can
your
they get
feet
this?
defensively and tackle someone.
He's going to go
He's gonna
long.
let it fly. And
It's incomplete, and that's it.
So their final drive comes up empty.
Atlanta holds
And with
on,
that, the ball game is
and
over.
they will host.
Well, going into the final play of
They
this
will
game,
host
they knew that
the
they needed
Carolina
some type of a
Panthers.
miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular
They will host the
affair.
Carolina
Even though
Panthers.
they didn't finish it
Sorry.
off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play.
They will host the Carolina
You're
Panthers
wondering,
in
could it
the
happen?
semifinals.
Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
And meanwhile, the Denver Broncos will host the Jacksonville Jaguars, the team that I honestly didn't think would have made it as far as they did, but they have. So that's what to expect next weekend as far as the Madden series is concerned. Spoilers, man. Oh, shit. Oh. I forgot. You didn't see it yet. Shit.
That'll do it for us, for Charles
But,
Davis.
like I said,
and
they
all
will
our
face off
hardworking
against the
crew.
Panthers.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching
Well,
the
the
NFL
Falcons.
on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Falcons here as we say so long from Atlanta.
Lol. I mean, it really wasn't much of a spoiler, really, if you really look at the game. Well, your game, that is, Clinton. Anyway, of course, Miles Stanley Ward had the better performance overall. I mean, he was 100% completion percentage. He had just a few more yards than Chamblee. He had the same amount of touchdowns. And then for rushing, it all comes down to Cordarrelle Patterson, because he had 2 touchdowns, 112 yards on 9 carries. And not only that, his longest run of the day was 76 yards. I mean, Saquon Barkley also not too shabby himself. But then you also had the fact that Patterson also had 7 receptions. Then you had Kyle Pitts with a touchdown reception. Darius Slayton with 1. Oh yeah, and also Jamar Games had 2 receptions for 25 yards. And for blocking, each team gave up a sack. And then as far as, and of course, Julian Love had 10 tackles there. And of course, Jay Vertis had a tackle for loss. Of course, Love also had a sack, as did Ojulari. And then Grady Jarrett had 1 himself. And Feck only had 1 tackle. Okay. And neither team punted away the ball, so they never was able to force a punt. Neither team. So it just came down to the Falcons being able to get ahead 24-17, and they never look back. But incredible. But an incredible game, man. All right. All right, so that's going to do it for the Giants, but also going to do it for our show. I mean, as much as I'd like to keep going, I will see you guys tomorrow after service, and we will have Blue Toad Wrestling. But yeah, that was a very close game. You could not have asked for a close game. I really thought that, the Giants, IRL being a very bad team would have been destroyed, but that was not the case, though. Great show, TJ. Good luck in your match tonight. Oh, that's right. I do have a match on Blaze Radio. So, of course, Blaze will go unopposed. At least, not that I would ever oppose him. It's just, usually I would, broadcast a show while he's doing one. But in this case, that will not be the case. So, do check out Blaze Radio for those who are interested in video game wrestling. But from all of us here, this is the Blue Toad, Juju22, and I'll see you at Blaze's show. But otherwise, have a great day, and take good care of yourselves, and just, be kind to each other. Always think of others before you think of yourself. I mean, do take care of yourselves, but don't leave others out in the cold or in the heat. Peace out, everybody.